Okay. Good morning. My name is Jim Floros. I'm the president and CEO of the Jacobs and Cushman San Diego Food Bank, and today is an exciting day for the San Diego Food Bank and our North County chapter. Today is an exciting day for the Jacobs and Cushman San Diego Food Bank and our North County Food Bank chapter as we unveil our new mobile pantry. This is an exciting step forward towards helping combat food insecurity. We couldn't do this important work, and we couldn't have this mobile pantry without our tremendous sponsor and partner, Vons and Albertsons. And we're here today with the USO, one of our top nonprofit partners, and it's very apropos as well because the San Diego Food Bank feeds about 40,000 active duty military, their dependents, and veterans every month. Hunger is a significant problem in our region. We estimate about 1 in 7 people, about 480,000 people, are term food insecure. The San Diego Food Bank and our North County chapter, we're feeding about 350,000 people every month, but we have people in our community who can't get to a food distribution. So that is what this mobile pantry is all about. Now we can take the food to them, give them the food they need, the proper nutrition they need to be able to go to school, be successful, get a good job, be able to go to work and support their families. So really, the mobile pantry is really about stepping up and meeting the need of people in our community. The mobile pantry is outstanding. It can hold up to 18,000 pounds, and because it's refrigerated, fresh produce, which is a major priority for the San Diego Food Bank. Last year we did nearly 10 million pounds of fresh produce. So the primary purpose of the mobile pantry is, one, disaster relief. So when our region is affected by a serious disaster, we can go to where the need is. Also for our college hunger relief program, which really helps college students be able to focus on their studies, to get that good education, be able to get that good job. We're here with the USO, obviously military, a big part of our service area, about 40,000 active duty military, their dependents and veterans every month, and then our rural remote areas. There's a lot of people in need in the backcountry, but we don't have enough partners out there, so now the mobile pantry can bring the food that they need and make a big deal and really help people reach their full potential. So I'm very proud to We obviously can't do the work that we do without the support of tremendous partners. Albertsons Vons is one of those top partners of ours. So it's my pleasure to introduce Rick Williams, who's the Area Vice President of Albertsons Vons.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rick Williams. I'm the Area Vice President of the Albertsons Vons region, San Diego. We are so proud to be part of the official ribbon cutting and introduction of the San Diego Food Bank's mobile food pantry. Throughout the Southern California region and the neighborhoods served by our stores, the passion of our employees and the generosity of our customers serve as the backbone of Albertsons Company's history of giving back to the communities and is the foundation of how our founders did business. As a grocer, no greater cause hits closer to home for us than hunger relief. Each year, we donate more than $35 million in food to food banks, pantries, and other agencies that are on the front lines in the fight against hunger in America. Each of our 345 stores continuously support hunger relief efforts through in-store food drives or fundraising campaigns in conjunction with our nonprofit, the Albertsons Companies Foundation. Over the years, Albertsons Companies Foundation and the Hunger Is campaign has invested over $1 million to support the vital work the San Diego Food Bank is doing, including their Food for Kids backpack and fresh rescue programs. We are proud to be part of the Food Bank's commitment to have a positive impact in helping to combat hunger relief. Thank you for including us in today's celebration. We can't wait to hear the stories of how this mobile food pantry is able to serve many more families and kids in our neighborhoods. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah. it's my pleasure to introduce one of our top nonprofit partners, USO, Lauren Stewart, President and CEO.
Thank you, Jim. You know, USO San Diego has been operating since 1941, and for the last 78 years, we've been trying to strengthen America's military by connecting them to the home, family, and their country. In San Diego, we have a great challenge. We have one of the largest military concentrations of anywhere in the world. We have over 143,000 active duty military in San Diego. When you add the family members to that, that goes over 300,000. And so being able to address the needs of our active duty military, who really do need to augment some of their resources with food and meals. Last year we served over 32,000 free meals, and we also have our own food pantry. With our locations that were brick and mortar, they were restrictive in where you could reach out. And so we found last year as well, with our Sprinter van, we started going out mobily to the different areas where there are high concentrations of military. And that is a great answer. One of our great partners, of course, we're the United Service Organizations, and so we try to unite other organizations in the service industry, like the Jacobs and Cushman Food Bank, San Diego Food Bank, to be able to realize our mission. And so with this new mobile pantry, this is going to be a game changer for San Diego and for those people in the United States military. Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, somebody probably doesn't need much of an introduction, Board of Supervisor Nathan Fletcher, District 4.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jim. It's a pleasure to be here today, both as a county supervisor, as a United States Marine Corps combat veteran, and as a parent. You know, it is unconscionable that in a country as wealthy as ours, we would have people that are hungry. But here in San Diego, the Jacobs and Cushman Food Bank is gonna make sure we reach those folks, and they're gonna do it in partnership with our outstanding business community sponsors like Albertsons Vons. You know, it is a great testament to the community of San Diego that we have the USO standing with the food bank, standing with Albertsons Vons, to make sure we fulfill and provide that basic dignity and that basic level of support that they deserve. And I'm very grateful for your help and support. My wife and I have 5 kids. We have 4 boys. We're big customers. We're big fans of Albertsons Vons, and it's really nice to see them step up. I also want to commend Albertsons Vons as a responsible employer. They not only provide good food, they provide good wages. You know, there's a lot of entities out there who workers might be food insecure, but that's not happening with their workers. And so their ability to step up here is greatly appreciated and much needed. Adlai Stevenson said, "A hungry man is not a free man." And the work of the San Diego Food Bank and its partners are helping ensure that people can be free from hunger. I think there's a broader statement reflective on the federal government's failure to properly compensate the men and women of the United States military, that they could end up in a situation of being food insecure. And while we will push and continue to address that, the people of San Diego need to know, and the military members in the San Diego community, that you got a lot of folks here who have your back. You have a USO who cares about you and your family. You have a Jacobs and Cushman Food Bank who cares about your family, and you have Albertsons Vons who cares about your family, who will step in to fill that critical void. It is amazing when you think about every month the San Diego Food Bank feeds 350,000 people throughout San Diego County. Over the course of a year, the 350,000 people per month is enough to fill Petco Park at capacity for almost 100 games. And those are our neighbors, and those are our friends, and those are people that we know, those are people in need, and there's a tremendous impact that is met by this organization. One thing I think is important to realize is the folks who get fed aren't always who people might think they are. People incorrectly assume that those seeking assistance from the food bank, soup kitchens, or the new mobile food pantry like we're unveiling today are suffering from extreme poverty. but 66% of households who receive help have folks who work. Having a job doesn't mean you're able to afford the basics. Many of our working class families are struggling. We know this is true with housing costs, but this is also true with the cost of food. These are people who teach our children, people who work in our retail businesses, and even our veterans and military members who fought for their country. If you're a child who is hungry, you're not going to learn when you go to school. If you're a parent who is hungry, you're not going to be productive when you go to work. What we're doing here is providing that basic dignity and level of care folks need to be able to live a life and hopefully live a fulfilled life. And I, again, just want to say how incredibly vital the operations of the food bank are to the culture of San Diego, to the community of San Diego. And I think the food bank should be commended for its work. Again, the USO does incredible and amazing work against a variety of topics, really taking care of those who serve, and we're grateful for their efforts to deliver. And none of this would be possible if it weren't for the help of our good, responsible business partners like Albertsons Vons. And so, Rick, we're grateful to everyone in your organization for what you're doing. And again, I think today is a day that San Diegans should take pride, that you have a group of folks who are coming together to collectively meet the need of those who need it most. So it's a good day, and it's a good thing, and there's a lot of folks whose lives are going to be improved because of this mobile food pantry. So I want to thank everyone involved. Thank you.
So again, thank you, Lauren, Nathan, Rick, for supporting the local San Diego Food Bank. We've been serving this community for over 4 decades, and what we like to say is that when you invest in the San Diego Food Bank, you're investing in the quality of life in our community, not only for today, but generations to come. So again, thank you all. We couldn't do this work without your support. And now we're going to cut some ribbon.